Hey everybody, Doolf666 here. Welcome to the only November update I'm going to be able to get up, obviously. I've been very busy with my band Braineater. We just put out a new EP. Just got done playing a show this last Friday, got the whole set. So there's going to be links for the release here on YouTube and the rest of our social media, as well as live video of that last set we just played. So I'll have all the links for that, as well as all the rest of my bands down below this video as well in the description. But yeah, just want to get into this pretty thick little update here. We have, what do we have up on top here? On top we have, where's my remote? For your viewing pleasure, The Thing with Two Heads, 1972. And then down below we have The Mad Doctor of Blood Island from 1969, I believe. Yeah, tons of fun. All right, enjoy that. So let's just go ahead and get right into it, guys. First things first. Cheers, everybody. All right. First one here, we have For Dead Girls, the Soultaker. This is a pretty beat up rental store copy that I came across a while back. There's some bonus stuff on here, you know, interviews with the cast, deleted scenes, special effects creations, sort of stuff like that. Honestly, this wasn't very good. Definitely one of the worst things in this update, if not the worst. Still had some fun with it though, but it's just really cheesy and, you know, badly made. So, it is what it is. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Like I said, I had some fun with it. It just wasn't great. Alright, next up here we have Covenant from 2018, I believe. This is 2016 on the box, but you know, I think it's 2018 when it came out. Anyways, this is like a weird little possession movie, sort of weird shit, culty stuff going on in the woods. Kind of weird with the plot line, kind of lost me a little bit, but I'll definitely give it another shot. It's just another dollar store find, but not bad, not great. Another dollar store thing, we have Terror Tales. This is an anthology. I was expecting a little bit more from this, considering how many people it has in it that I was excited to see. Who do we have? We have Ari Lehman, the original Jason, Maureen Landon from Maniac Cop, Jan Birch from People Under the Stairs, Jennifer Runyon from Ghostbusters, as well as like To All a Good Night, Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp, and then Christopher Sharman from Versus. I'm not familiar with that. Is what it is though. This is a really cheaply made anthology film, and I still had lots of fun with it. Definitely gonna have to give it another shot before I think I remember much of anything clearly about it, but I had some fun. Alright. Going to break into some Dark Sky releases here. The first one we have is the special edition of Steakland. This is a really brutal modern vampire film, and had a lot of fun with it. This was actually really good. Gonna dig into the special features real soon on that second disc, and I'll let you guys know, what I think of that eventually. But yeah, really cool Dark Sky release. Always cool to get some of those. And actually managed to pick up the sequel as well, Steakland 2. Definitely, not on par with the first one, but still fun. I had a good enough time with it. Just tread lightly, The first one's only so good as it is, so the second one really takes a step down. Another Dark Sky release here. We have Another Evil. This is one of the first really funny Dark Sky releases that I've ever watched. Kind of like a parody of like an exorcism film, really, but like just more of a straight up comedy in my opinion. Like, this movie is just hilarious. I watched it pretty much, I think like last night. Yeah, I watched this last night and it was just a ton of fun. One of my favorite Dark Sky releases as of recent that I've picked up. Okay, next up we have another one, Dark Sky, Frankenstein's Army. This one was fucking batshit crazy. Reminded me a lot of Overlord and stuff like that. So, think lots of Nazi zombie mutant sort of things like that, and you're right at home. So, lots of fun. Frankenstein's Army. It's always so stuffy. Open that window up a little. Alright, let's break into some Blu-rays, guys. We have Deadheading. This was another Dollar Tree find. Echo Bridge, you know, pretty cheesy. Kind of lost me plot-wise here and there. I'm definitely going to give it another round, but I don't know. Didn't really do it for me, so there it is. Deadheading. Not even going to get into the plot. Alright, I'm going to actually switch up the order of those and talk about those last. Let's talk about, Leatherface. I actually just watched this, not only on this Blu-ray, but also it was on Pluto. So I've seen it twice now. And I thought it was really, really cool. I just don't think they needed to tie it into the Texas Chainsaw sort of franchise. I feel like this could have, you know, been a standalone film with its own character, you know, sort of origins. But it was cool. I had fun with it, you know, plenty brutal. Just not like a straightforward horror as I would have imagined any of the Texas Chainsaw films to be. So there's that. Tread lightly if you're curious with that franchise. Alright. Next up, we had to upgrade. This is the, who put this out? 20th Century Fox. Yeah, 20th Century Fox did this Blu-ray. So when did it come out? Sheesh. Yeah, this is from 2014. Yeah, so it's like there's plenty of special features on here, and you know, you get it for the film. It's a great film, you know, print of the film. Very, very nice picture on this release. But yeah, definitely going to dive into the special features soon on this as well. But yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show, had to upgrade. Next up, we've got a couple slashers from the 80s, some classic cheesy shit here. We have Killer Workout, aka Aerobicide, from 1986 or 7, something like that. Really cheesy. One of the more baffling, goofy, cheesy slashers from the 80s, but still, I had a lot of fun with it. There's some good kills. It's laughable for all the wrong reasons. You know, you're getting what you paid for here. So, Killer Workout. Speaking of getting what you paid for, I managed to find the Vestron video release of Slaughter High, and this is the first time I've ever had a singular edition of Slaughter High. I've only ever had it in a multi-pack with other movies for years and years, so awesome to finally pick it up. Gonna dig deep into these special features as well, but already gave this a couple watches, and yeah, the picture's wonderful, and yeah, just renewed my love of this classic, really goofy slasher. So, Slaughter High, another one from 86. Alright guys, we're going to break back into some DVDs. Got a ways to go too. We have Lords of Chaos here. Who put this out? This was the Gunpowder and Sky, Unobstructed View, Vice Films, Insurgent Media. Yeah, quite a few people coming together to put this one out. This is obviously the movie about the black metal scene in Norway in the 90s, so, you know, not necessarily horror, but definitely some horrific elements to it, and, you know, all in all, not a faithful representation, I think. I could be wrong, but still a pretty entertaining film, so check that out if you want. Lords of Chaos. Got another really good one here, another upgrade. This is the uncut special edition of Natural Born Killers, director's cut, Oliver Stone's Natural Born Killers. If you're not familiar, this is an awesome film, very Tarantino-ish, to put it mildly. But yeah, you know, Woody Harrelson, Juliette Lewis, Robert Downey Jr., Tommy Lee Jones. The cast is on fire in this film. Everyone's perfectly cast. Everyone is just doing the Lord's work as far as the characters go in this movie. So lots of fun, extremely good movie. Happy to own a better copy of it finally. Natural Born Killers. Alright, we're going to talk about this one for a while. We have a 9-pack, and I'm just going to go ahead and read off what's on here and whether or not I have it. The first disc, there's 3 discs. We have Don't Look in the Basement from 73, Memorial Valley Massacre, aka Son of Sleepaway Camp, 88, and Kill Baby Kill, 1966. The only one I didn't have on that disc is Kill Baby Kill, so cool already. The second disc, we have The Demon from 70. It says 76, but I believe that came out in 79, which is a really cool slasher film. Then we have The Hatchet Murders, aka Deep Red, total classic, obviously have that. And then we have Pieces, 1983. I have all three of those films already, so, you know, a cool disc, something I could break out and watch all three of them and have a good time, but probably not the best picture on those, so... Next one we have the last disc is Silent Night, Bloody Night, Night of Bloody Horror from 74, and then Horror Rises from the Tomb 72. I actually have the only one I don't have actually is Night of Bloody Horror, so cool to pick that one up from 74 as well. I only bought that for the couple films that I didn't have on it, so I'm only gonna speak briefly on those. I did enjoy both of them, but I'll go more into depth when I eventually get singular editions of them. But cool pack, great pack. I love to find stuff like that. All right, we have the Stepford Wives with Catherine Ross and Paula Prentice. 70s, not schlock, like an actually really, really good movie, unconventional horror. Doesn't even seem horror at a lot of points until the end. The end is just fucking crazy. I'll leave it at that. You know, I don't want to give away too much of this, but this is a really, really classic, underrated, underappreciated, totally slept on film in my opinion. So, The Stepford Wives, 1975, right there in the middle. All right, from 1990 we have with Tim Robbins and Elizabeth Pena, and made by Adrian Lyne. I'm not sure what else does that guy do. Oh man, I feel like an idiot kind of blanking on that, but this is an incredibly, incredibly good psychological horror film. Jacob's Ladder, you know, heavily inspired by what people who had to go to NAMM back in the day experienced after the war. You can only imagine the mental damage and everything that they all had to deal with and stuff. So, God, I don't know why I'm stuttering so much, but yeah, Jacob's Ladder, incredibly good. Was super, super stoked to finally get a copy of it. I've been wanting to see it for years. Finally did. Oh, worth the wait. So good. Another one that I've been waiting to see for a while is something my dad had been talking me up about. He ran it at the theater that my grandpa owned in North Carolina in the 70s, and I'm pretty sure he ran this himself because he was a projectionist there. But from 1971, yeah, 1971, this is Let's Scare Jessica to Death. Another incredibly psychological film that turned out to be a real diamond in the rough. I was not, thinking that this was going to be super great. I've seen lots of schlocky 70s films that he always recommends, and this didn't turn out to be one. It had everything going for it to be bad, and it just kind of worked out. Extremely creepy film, in my opinion. So, yeah, definitely check that out if you're into more classic 70s fare. So, Let's Scare Jessica to Death. Great one. Awesome to finally have that. All right, guys. I got to find a snapper case every update, so here we go. We have House of Wax with Vincent Price from, when did that one come out? 53. And then we also have from 33 the original House of Mystery of the Wax Museum. That's what that one's called. And pretty much shot for shot, they are the same film, just with a different era of actors and actresses in them. House of Wax is the one that I knew with Vincent Price, and I absolutely love that one. Wow, that just started on its own. That's kind of creepy. Anyways, yeah, you can't really go wrong with this. This is an exceptionally creepy film when it comes down to it. The ending is awesome. One of the better early Vincent Price films, in my opinion. All right, and we're gonna go back even farther, guys. Can you say 1915? We have a silent film here with Theda Bara, the Screen's original vamp. As it says there, we have A Fool There Was. We have pretty much one of the first quintessential vampire films of all time. Like I said, it is a silent film, so if that's not your bag, it is kind of dry, hard to sit through. I definitely had to view it quite a few times to really take it in all the way, but this is absolutely awesome. one of the better things I have found recently, and just kind of stumbled across it, I think at like a thrift store or something. So extremely happy to have a full There Was. That's gonna wrap it up, guys. That's the last one for the update. I wanted it to be brief, just get in here, give you guys what you've been waiting for. And yeah, I'm gonna be, you know, pretty busy for the rest of the month. You might see me one more time here, but I'll try to be a little more active in December, and then going into the new year, try to charge the channel up even more and become, you know, fairly regular. So other than that, I'm gonna try and get a franchise review up or something else for the end of the month, or, you know, beginning of December. But you know, go check out all the music I've been working on, like I was saying at the beginning of the video. Links are below, and I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna wrap this up. Everyone stay safe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.